Visionary Trading checking in with you here tonight. This will officially be our first video that we will be uploading to our new YouTube channel. We created the YouTube channel here tonight due to the fact, we wanted to post some content, post some videos. We thought it'd be a great place for all of our followers to gather, take a look at the content we have, and this will give us the ability to share the knowledge that we've come across here in the markets over the years and go over some of the strategies that we impose in order to identify potential chart setups in the market. So before we proceed here today, always remember that anything we post is not investment advice whatsoever. It is strictly our investment opinions, educational purposes only. Anything we post is our opinions based on our hobbies of, taking a look at stock charts and identifying which ones we think have potential either on the upside or the downside. So before we do proceed, that is something you need to remember, that none of this is investment advice to buy or sell absolutely anything. So taking a look at Visionary Trading, we are on Twitter. We started up a while back. Followers have grown substantially, so we do appreciate everyone that's followed us in a sense. And we consistently get DMs asking us questions on charts and how we identify charts, what we look for, what we scan for, and having the ability to respond to all you guys is great. Sharing as much knowledge as we can with everybody is always going to create a positive environment. So keep that up, and as we continue to grow our Twitter, it will be beneficial for everyone who follows us in a sense and takes a look at the charts that we post. So Visionary Trading, we focus on both crypto and stocks. Crypto is more of a fundamental thing. Crypto is something we started taking a look at back in 2013. I personally was a big Bitcoin believer, and as time progressed and more crypto was being exposed and people were catching on to it, that gave me the interest in researching the whole market in terms of how it can potentially change financial infrastructure and the other coins associated underneath Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is primarily the overall index for the crypto market, if you think about it. So having the ability to research Bitcoin and all these other coins that have come into the market over the years has been a high interest of mine. So crypto is something I take a look at, and then stocks on the other hand is more technical analysis. That's why you see consistently posting charts that are all technical. And we think that technical analysis is definitely stronger in stocks than it is crypto. Crypto is completely different in terms of how it's traded and the utility behind it. So as of now, in the early stages of crypto, technical analysis isn't the most importance to us in terms of how we assess it. Crypto is more on a fundamental basis, so something to just keep in mind. On the stock side of things, we mostly take a look at stocks that are over $5 a share. Anytime the stock is below $5 a share, it's most likely considered a penny stock. And penny stocks are a little bit harder to assess in terms of technical analysis. So if we do take a look at a penny stock, for example, it's going to be more on the fundamental side. But anything over that $5 a share, we like to take a look at from a charting perspective, just because there's going to be more liquidity in those stocks since they're higher priced. So that's how we, take a look at both crypto and stocks. What you'll see us mainly taking a look at is key resistance and support levels. So when you pull up a chart, for example, I'll pull up Apple here. Apple, for example, we take a look at many different indicators. So you have things like RSI, MACD, and moving averages. And these are all indicators that we're going to go over in upcoming videos. The main goal of this intro video is just to introduce what we take a look at on our platform. So going back to Twitter, for example, you'll see that we consistently post a lot of different charts that have a few different price levels. So not only are we only taking a look at stocks we think can go up, these support and resist levels give us the ability to assess the stock on both the upside and the downside. So that's something you're going to realize over time, is that when we pull up a stock, that doesn't necessarily mean that we think the stock is going to go up. We take a look at key price levels that we determine through the strategies we impose, and that gives us the ability to assess which way we think it's going to be going. So again, that's all information that we'll be covering in upcoming videos in terms of the strategies we take on and how we assess these stocks. But for now, we just kind of want to give you a base overview of what we do in a sense. So going back, the one thing that we also do is every now and then we'll cover, random market news. So we take a look here, for example, top gainers and losers in a specific day. We'll go over, pretty much any news we come across that we think is important in a sense. But for the most part, we're going to be posting stocks that we assess throughout the week, and usually on a Saturday or Sunday we'll post charts for the following week. That's an advantage to us, just because once the week starts, we're not looking at 100 different stocks. We have 3 or 4 that we assessed the previous week, and that gives us the ability just to focus it on those charts. Okay, so going back to the platform, as you know by now, we use the thinkorswim platform. We've had the ability to try many different platforms like E-Trade, Merrill, etc. And thinkorswim, which is run by TD Ameritrade, blows out all of them in our opinion. And we'll cover more of the platform aspects in upcoming videos. But you're going to quickly see that the thinkorswim platform is absolutely amazing. I mean, the amount of different features this platform has is unbelievable. Not only does it offer technical analysis, if you're a person that likes to look at charts, it also gives you the ability to take a look at a stock from a fundamental standpoint. If you're more of an analytical person, if you like numbers, if you like looking at companies, financials, thinkorswim has that built into it. And we'll take a look at that right now. If you go to Analyze up here, you'll see that we have Apple pulled up right now. And not only does it give you, the basics such as the Apple price, it gives you analyst ratings, it gives you a company overview, it gives you all these financials, it gives you everything. It's pretty much, what we would consider a one-stop shop in terms of having everything you need on a specific stock. And obviously everybody knows what Apple does, but as time progresses and you find different stocks that maybe you like from a charting perspective, you're most likely going to have no idea what that stock does. And going to thinkorswim and having this feature built in will give you instant ability to see what the heck the company is and what the heck they do. So a great feature here. This is for the fundamental people. This is for the people that are more analytical. But then you can also switch over to the charts, which gives you the ability to take on more of a technical standpoint. So that's the platform, and again, we will cover it in upcoming videos. We just wanted to give you a brief overview here, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the first video here tonight. There will be many more videos covering everything from fundamental to technical analysis. So we appreciate anyone that tuned in here tonight, and we will look forward to continuing to grow our Twitter followers here and getting to know all you guys and coming together and talking with each other and pretty much building that educational basis that maybe you haven't acquired over the years. So have a good rest of the day, guys.